In this video, we are going to talk about soft and hard copy map outputs. Let's start by talking about the soft copy. First of all, I will go to my C drive inside of my project folder, and then I'm going to create a new folder here and name it Finish Maps. So inside of this folder, Finished Maps, we are going to save all our finished map production. So for now, the folder is empty. I will minimize the project folder to go back to my Quantum GIS interface. So now, talking about the soft copy, there are a couple of ways you can produce a soft copy of your map. I'm going to show you some of them in this video, and then maybe in the next video I will show you some other methods you can use to produce soft copy maps. Let's start by going to our composer. Remember that in the previous video we have created our composer, and then we were able to create these two composers, print composers, map of Nigeria and then building maps. So now let's open up the map of Nigeria. So it is assumed that we have added all the necessary elements and our map is set for publication. So in order for us to produce a source copy output of this map, we have different options available, which includes image option, PDF option, SVG option. SVG stands for Scalable Vector Graphics. So I'm going to run you through the procedure for creating some of these maps. So if you go to your file menu inside of your print composer, you will see export as image, export as PDF, export as SVG, that is Scalable Vector Graphics. So you can use any of these options to export your map. In other words, to produce a source copy of your map. So let's start with the image option. So from file menu inside your print composer, select export as image. So navigate to the location where you want to save your folder, you want to save your map. This time around, I'm going to save it inside my project folder, inside the finished maps folder. So let me name this as 01, since it's the first map. Then the save as type, you have different options to choose from. These are different image file types you can choose from. So we have the popular tiff file, the JPEG, the PNG, the icon format, the BMP format, and so on. So let's start by using this popular JPEG format. JPEG is a popular image file type that could be open in virtually any kind of computer system that runs Windows. So after typing the file name, then you are free to choose any type of image format you want to use. Then you click on save to save it inside of our finished map folder. So we have successfully created a source copy output of that particular map in JPEG format. So if you go back to your folder and refresh, you will see your image just like that. If you double click on it, it will open up in your default image program, just like this. So this is a soft copy. This now is soft copy output of this map, just as you can see in image format. So you can, the same procedure you can use to export it to PDF. If you need to use PDF as your file format, navigate to your project folder, inside the finished map folder, then type in the file name 02 for this PDF format, and then click on save. So if you now go back to your folder, you should be able to see the output in PDF, just like that. Refresh, double click on it to open it. It will be opened up in a PDF reader, just like that. So let's quickly go back and export in the last format, which is the SVG, Scalable Vector Graphics format. So export as SVG. Then locate your folder, GIS project folder, finished maps. Then I'm going to call it 03. Then I'll click on save to export it as an SVG file. That is Scalable Vector Graphics. So just in case if you don't know what a Scalable Vector Graphics is a file type that is read by web browsers. So if you want your web file, if you want your map to be exported, maybe to be added online to a web page, I think a Scalable Vector Graphics is a very pretty good file format that you can use, and it will open up in a web browser automatically without doing or using some other technical programs to convert it to a web format. So automatically, if you save it in SVG format, it will open up in a web browser, and if you are a web programmer, you should be able to manipulate it further from there instead of saving it as a JPEG and converting it into a web format, a format that is that could be read or accessed by the web browser. So I think those of us who are familiar with the web programming techniques should be familiar with SVG file formats. So basically, these are some basic ways you can use to convert or to produce a source copy output of your map. You can also use what you call the screen capture tools to capture the screen of your what to produce a source copy output of a map. For example, you may want to show or display this entire interface to show the progress of a GIS project. In that case, in that regard, you may have to use a screen capture tool. And then I think if you are using a computer, on your computer keyboard, you should have a button called print screen, which is usually located on the top right corner of your keyboard. So if you're pressing the print screen button, you should be able to capture the screen, or you can use any screen capturing software available. I think in the next video we are going to see more of that. So now let's talk about the hard copy output. So the hard copy output is not a difficult thing at all. If you wish to produce a hard copy output, the easiest and one of the simplest procedure to produce a hard copy, that is a printed map, is to go to your file menu from your print composer, then click on print. So from the print dialog box, you can select your printer, and with the printer connected to your PC, when you click on print, it will send it and then produce a soft copy, a hard copy output on the paper for you. So remember that for this particular work, we are using A3. We use A3 to prepare this map. So you may have to use a computer that supports A3 size paper to print out this map. So also another procedure you can use to print out your maps is by going back to your finished map folder, and then you can open up the map either from the image map of your default image program, and then go to file and then select print to print out your map, just like that. Or you can even print out the PDF option you have there. If you open up the PDF, go to file and then select print to print out your map. So these are some couple of ways you can use to print out your map to obtain the hard copy output of your map. So I hope I'll be able to do justice on soft and hard copy output of our maps. So if you have any question, feel free to contact me at any time for further clarification. I hope to see you in my next video. Have a nice day.